through that crawl space once your teammates have run distraction. Plenty of great memories in Counter-Strike, some of which have come to us from Fnatic as well. And of course, from Complexity in later days, that is a great start from JKS. Love to see a P250. Got the Florida Man weapon on deck, looking for some more one-taps, but there is a smoke up on the bomb at present. No one trying to defuse it just yet, but Crims is the man with the kit, so he's got to get on it quickly. Indeed, he's on it now. And you can see just trying to entertain. Oh, what a cover there from Jaquinho. Target selection, nice 180. JKS eliminated, and Fnatic take the pistol.
Rest of the team are going to be saving up, though, so we'll get a buy round in the next one, and Complexity are just going to have to shake it off.
Shut it down.
Jaquinho, let's go.
Oh, man, those peaks top mids. Lots of FPL highlights from things like that. Oh, my God. All right, we've got problems now.
Okay, that one is sick. The config one, it's like, okay, you see that a little bit, you know, in the pugs and all that. It's an expected peak. But that one from Rush, I haven't seen that happen in a long time.
Oh
dude!
My God.
All right, Rush. Rush is bringing it right now. This is sick. God.
It's crazy. They can't retrieve any of these weapons. They still have a hero AK on Blamef. Only 2 of the players have got Kevlar, so weirdly, you know, Fnatic can do this, but they really have to avoid getting trade fragged. If they lose one more player, that's a wrap. There's a gun to be collected in the window, I'm sure. So all position has been... Oh, my God. Will you stop it? It's just the second round. Is it too early for this?
Dude, these headshots, nothing but headshots coming through. The 1Digs. Oh, Golden is here. Now he's going to be trying to survive on this B site. Config has got him blocked off, though. No way out for him here. You don't really want to get too close to Golden. MP9... No need to give him that M4 back, and so Config playing fairly passively. I like to see, although now he's going to think about it and takes the peek. All right, Complexity on the board right off the bat. Crims, you know, gets a lot of praise for being so consistent, but even he is suffering right now on an individual level with this current Fnatic performance.
All right then, Crims with the FAMAS. See if he can get any more out of this. His money, he's got more money than the rest of his teammates actually, so he can take some risks here if they feel like there is an opportunity to maybe take a risk and try and convert something. 2 kills for Crims now with the M4A4. Pop flashing himself out, looking for information. Can see his teammates trying to create some space for him, but it's not really easy with a USP. And down goes Crims. That gun will be hard to retrieve. Golden falling away now as JW tries to find some opportunity elsewhere. And I think he'll just be going for weapon retrieval at this point.
Do it. Running Zeus, JW.
Oh, he's put a knife out at the wrong time. He's thrown the belt.
Yes!
And there it is. Oh my God, it's like they've won a championship. I'm so happy. That's the JW you need. That's exactly the kind of JW you want to see. The timing is impeccable. He's still there, boys. Again, they will lament the fact they don't have an AWP here. So peppering through the smoke, little tag onto JW. As the bomb is planted, it's made a 4 versus 4. There's a smoke and an incendiary for the retake. We can see Jaquinho lurking. They seem to know where he is. In the meantime, Rush will get picked off by Crims, who makes his presence known on the bomb site. But that AWP poison is still active. Crims now 1 versus 3. Not sure that there's too much more for him to do. He doesn't have a defuse kit. They know he's on the bomb site as well, so nothing sneaky, untoward will happen on this occasion. 4-1 for Complexity. Again, Complexity in a position to split the A bomb site. Bomb going down mid. Nobody on ramp at the moment. So Fnatic are guessing for now. Config focusing on the ramp. 2 players to find Jaquinho. He'll see the trajectory of the flashbang. Scared about CT though. It's an unknown for them. 3 players now on the site for Complexity. As Jaquinho starts to deliver. There's a swing on triple and a trade. Golden finds himself in a 1 versus 2. No position to stop any bomb plant. Quickly moving towards connector where Blamef waits. Off angle behind the box. You have to hard check that. It is somewhat of a blind spot if you don't look for it properly, and I think Blamef is facing the floor now. Dangerous game he's playing though. As you can see, nothing can be seen just yet. Golden expecting somebody short, but Blamef's there. Peeking every few seconds will do the job, and there's some BM as well. They've looked for Fnatic to try and make plays when they've gone down 4 versus 5, and Fnatic are very aware of that as well. So they're kind of stuck in what they can do. Oh, the timing's very unfortunate for Brolan. Things going from bad to worse, or maybe it can still be turned around here. You can see the bomb towards top mid, kind of stuck at the moment, but there is time for Complexity. It's 1 minute on the clock, and that bomb could certainly rotate.
Brolan is about to come just hamstring them.
They've got no smokes, they've got no jungle control, they've got no CT control. So they have to find some kills here in order to plant the bomb. And here is Brolan coming through from the back. Poison stuck in Sandwich, 21 HP. That is an enormous frag. JKS has found himself some utility as well. Brolan with a smoke to create some space. They're both in the red complexity, but they have the positional advantage. Bomb getting planted for anywhere else as Brolan tries to do what he can. He's in a lot of trouble now. Poison can't really stand up in that position. Not while Brolan's on Tetris. No kit for Brolan. 14 bullets will be enough. Oh, that's a huge headshot from Poison. Due to the prowess of complexity, really abusing their AK-47s as well, as we saw earlier on.
Such good discipline from complexity. It's all in the details.
Oh, that was a great plan. Props to Brolan for getting a kill out of that.
They know there's a man at the back of the site now. JW still getting a kill. That's outrageous that he gets that kill.
Dude, Poison is all over this game. But that's the end of it for that round. Instant trade, and Crims, they know where he is now. BlameF can move into a 2v1 situation. He will post up, say hello once again. Not being given one, trying to identify where the trade frag situation might be set up. Numbers game being abused here. JKS delivers. About 1 minute 13, noises cut, and complexity are walking towards connector with a smoke at the bottom of it. You know, we saw a kill there recently, so perhaps Fnatic will offer more of a challenge in mid early on.
What?
Man just knows. Just got a feeling for what people might be trying to achieve. Well, it's the scraps for Crimson JW. No lunch buffet for them. Just the cold leftovers.
Now, is it a niçoise, or what is it that they're eating right now?
I have no idea what a niçoise is. What is a niçoise?
Niçoise salad, you know? It's like rice and salmon.
Oh, excuse, it's a Nikoi salad to me, Semla. Can I have the Nikoi salad and the prosciutto, please?
You can. Oh, JW, though. Golden opportunity for him to make the difference here. Nice.
This is okay then. Hold on a second. Crims, where is he? Is a question that Poison asks on the P250. That could be enough if he lands a headshot here. Just trying to identify where his opponent might be. Oh, this is actually awkward for Crims now as he makes his way around the corner, and there's a much needed second round.
Oh, indeed.
Iquinho firing off the initial shots. That Molotov may be a little late, but it could be useful. Brolan will cover, allowing Crims to run off that distraction. And again, Crims ahead of that smoke will deliver the multi-frag. Poison and JKS versus 5. Fnatic starting to grow with confidence now. Looking to build a fourth round. 23 seconds. See how much damage complexity can do. They know one's on the stairs. There is some money for complexity. JKS now alone versus 3. 12 seconds to do what he can. JW making it awkward. And Sandwich! Surely not! He's jumped over his head! JW, oh my god, all the damage that was done. JKS, you just never know when he's going to go nuclear.
And complexity are able to get that real estate towards Tetris and set up to welcome Crims. Then it's a real problem for Crims going forward. But now, nice shot from Poison through the smoke. Golden denied! Poison coming up with the goods.
Oh my god. Again, they've just got too many luxuries in mid. Just running up short, uncontested. They lost the rounds. They looked for it the next time, and Fnatic chilled out. Then they go back to the usual. He definitely wants this ace, and he will get it. That's one way to finish off the half. Poison absolutely annihilating Fnatic.
Total baller. Just styling on him. And JKS taking a bit of the brunt of the damage here. Have to be careful. You can still set up for the retake, which should be the strategy. Nice shot from Poison. Dude, Poison is online right now.
He really is. JW's got something to say about this round. He's got his teammate to create space as well, but there's two of them. Surely someone can do it. That's a great way to do it. Config and JKS now moving through. There's a smoke up, but we see a repeat of the previous pissed round from Fnatic. It's JKS on the bomb, and have they even heard this? I'm not sure. He's just straight defusing. Oh my god, the nick of time. There was 0 point something on that clock. But now the clock's been taken away. Config finds the kit, needs to find his way. He's stuck around the corner, and I think it's too late. It's all she wrote. Fnatic move to 5.
Fnatic are going to get through this one. I don't think Config gets far enough away. Goes boom with the bomb. JW goes up with it as well. Golden survives on 1 health, and Fnatic, they managed to pick up the pistol.
Feel like they got connector for free a fair bit. Complexity, or at least it felt that way, but this time it'll be a straight B push, and there is JW. Long range dueling with Config. Got the info for his team, and they can take position with that. Holding the high ground with the rifle. Config looking for something. He'll use that smoke as a brick wall. Very
nice. And now he's waiting for his teammates to rotate in. JKS has rotated through T-spawn. Not sure if Brolan was close enough to hear that, though. BlameF is going to catch out Brolan, and so they can push in from short as well. Working together as a team. JKS making plenty of noise. Crims is going to be ready for this. Beautiful shot from Crims.
Yeah, he didn't check the corner properly. That clock is ticking now. BlameF and Config both lacking in diffuse kits, but they can make up for that by collecting a second AWP.
This is it's that dangerous scoreline. You can maybe get a little bit complacent, maybe get a little bit too comfortable. It seemed like they made up their mind. It looked like they wanted to go towards B very quickly, and then they hesitated, and this might actually work out in their favor, Fnatic, as Crims catches BlameF in connector.
That flashbang is huge info. They know they are 2 or 3 versus 1 on the B bomb site, worst case scenario. They know there's one more on A, and now they can see it's poison. Rush quietly taking position. He could be at the opposite end near the bench as well, so this is going to be very difficult to deal with. Yakinio now, awkward territory for him as well. The Molotov to move Rush out of position, but he has a pillar to deal with. Now it's Orb versus Orb. Poison! Won't get it this time. Yakinio's here to keep the consecutive round for Fnatic. A clean sheet in the second half, all the rounds so far.
Now here we go from Yakinio, stepping it up, making the plays.
He was heading towards mid for a brief second, but it seems to go back towards the A-bomb site. And it's Fnatic's turn to quietly walk into connector. And once again, BlameF behind that box once more. Creates a headshot position, silently moving away. Could still be hiding there. Yakinio, they will find Config, who tries to switch positions. JKS now doing what he can, but all the kills are going the way of Fnatic. Rush versus 4. Oh, hold on a second. Rush 1v2 now. There's 20 seconds to plant this bomb. He's got a chance. Well, oh no, Rush! Not surely not. Crims off the plant. They will tie the score, Fnatic, but boy, that was a dangerous one. That's some good info. We can see Config pushing B apartments in the meantime, but Brolan's got an off-angle top mid. But I can't imagine he stays there forever. BlameF focusing on connector as there are more problems T-ramp, but Rush will deliver half blind, but he's alive once again, using the bricks to great effect, and we might just have our first round for Complexity. Again, losing the lead. Backs to the wall again, and BlameF continues to abuse that position. That's got to be really annoying to deal with. 12 apiece. Fnatic take connector. Brolan looking for somebody to make a misstep, and Config is doing the same. Will there be a trade? No, he manages to escape, goes back to the well for one more.
There you go. That's how it's done. That's the power play from Config.
Ooh, that's a tight one from Poison. He's been all over the place here in the faces of Fnatic. Maybe there's a chance for them still. Maybe there isn't. Config with a disgusting burst, leaving Yakinio 1 versus 3. He has some time to try and do this. We can see BlameF creeping in. May not expect him to be so deep, but he is checking, and checking no longer. Oh, that's a great flick from him, but BlameF surely gets a free one here. Yakinio is moonwalking into the bomb site, moonwalking to his doom, off the plank maybe. Gun is out once again. Oh, this is so scary for everyone all concerned. There he is, there's a flick. 15 seconds. JKS, the jump peak, not going to see him. Where's he going to plant it for? The default plant coming through, moving forward now, moving away from the window, but there are angles. And there it is for JKS. Complexity back in the lead.
And perhaps now they're going to have their heads in the game. Should be getting up onto 14 rounds here.
This is a brutal time for Fnatic's money to get broken in the late game. But again, looks like they mounted enough pressure on Complexity to bring their A game back. Poison not going to wait for his teammates to fall in.
Come again.
He's going to go for it. I like the confidence play, though. He believes in himself, and you need to do that. Yakinio is separated into a million tiny pieces. I mean, he doesn't even necessarily need to save, try and clutch the round. He'll just take AWP.
Way! JW, do not! Stop it! Just run on the other side of the map!
Oh, but he's planted it for himself. There is a chance here. They're just on the bomb now! Oh my god, JW, this would be amazing! Oh man, how can you not love this man? How can you not love this man? No one else does that in the entire game. Only he does that. The money isn't great for either squad. Complexity with a little more. They could muster something, but nobody wants to lose this round. And again, a big focus on mid from Complexity. But look at the numbers of Fnatic. They are concentrated towards this B bomb site. They've got the flashes and maybe some information, but they've got to find the kills as well. Oh, and they're really doing that. JKS and Config combining to leave only 2 Fnatic players alive. Yukinho up top, misses his shot, and that leaves Crims to clutch it. Big chances for Fnatic, playing against the presence in mid from Complexity, but to no avail, no bomb plant.
Bartolf, they could have had an op in this round. Just saying.
They could have. But what do they have in this round? Well, maybe not what they were looking for. Target practice for Complexity, trying to force their way into the A bomb site, but it will be a brutal affair. A great comeback from Fnatic, a really noble comeback, but they were pipped at the post by Complexity, took the lead briefly, put their backs to the wall, and Complexity came guns blazing. In they go. This is quite the execute into this B bomb site. It'll be retake territory for Complexity, but Fnatic have closed the distance. Now it's Complexity's turn to do the same, and they will do exactly that. Hello, says Poison. Rush is still alive somehow. I thought his reload was going to get punished. This is a very interesting chase. He's pulling them completely out of the bomb site. What angles do Fnatic have now based on this? That was a simple great play just to allow them to chase him, and indeed Fnatic lose all angles on the B bomb site and are executed with no mercy by Complexity.
And well, let's see. There's quite a bit of firepower here on Fnatic's side. BlameF going to be in a position to do some work.
Ooh. Not much BlameF can do about that. He's in trouble now because the entire Fnatic team are down here. Okay, well, there's an overperformance from BlameF. We've got a Brolan with 9 HP as well, and the Incendiary is down. It's not supposed to happen quite like that. And there goes Brolan as well.
Way.
A 4K with a UMP and a HG grenade from BlameF. When do you see an ace with a UMP? You don't?
No way, dude. That is an insane... That is never supposed to happen. Unfortunately, he will not get the ace. Are they close enough to pick up the AKs? Are they close enough to get the rifles? Go, go, go. Nope, not going to happen, unfortunately. This is actually a pretty decent setup because Brolan, he could be in a world of hurt here. Config, yep, flash around the corner, rush with the peek. Not going to commit, though. And, well, now the defense has just traded places. This is all over the place.
Massive swing from Golden. 2 kills from Fnatic. Make it 3. This round is over.
What in... That was all over the place. They've managed to just completely avoid each other until Fnatic are already on the bomb site pretty much with 4 players.
We'll see if they buy around these weapons. And a barrel hits her on the forehead afterwards.
Yeah.
So the counterweight is to stop things like that.
Well, yeah, it's also just proper technique, I guess.
It's almost like a mohawk on top of it. Well, Complexity have got a chance, it seems. They will be holding the B bomb site for now, and they've got a man advantage, and that's going to be made too. The Desert Eagles will activate once again, and Config is out of there. Not going to outstay his welcome. Not going to risk trying to rescue the weapon, but to keep the numbers alive is the priority. But the spatial awareness is to be credited there. He really isn't giving him any chance, and Poison will activate from up top, leaving Golden alone, wondering what has happened to his team. Tries to bait a peek from Rush, and again, Complexity just playing really, really well. They're not giving much.
Yeah, Rush doing a fantastic job. I mean, just staying alive that long is so important. He's down to 15 seconds now, Golden, and he obviously wants to try and back off and save the AK and Kevlar for the next round. Fnatic, look at this. They're even going in. So clever, so sneaky.
In they go into a crossfire, and we can see that the swing through CT spawn. Was that spotted? BlameF doesn't necessarily seem aware right now. There is a flank off the flank, though. Down goes BlameF. JW with the 180, and Rush is just not ready. Can't get the gun out in time. Great play there by JW. Keeps his team with a chance. A jump peek, maybe taking liberties, but Crims is here to trade. Some pot shots, some hopes through the smoke from Poison.
Config, what are you doing?
Oh my God,
way.
that's the bomb carrier. And now what does Brolan do? We've already got Poison on his way to the A bomb site, as is Brolan. They're both full committing here.
This is going to be very difficult for Poison. He has no grenades. He needs to find Brolan, and Brolan has done an excellent job of repositioning himself. It's going to be highly unlikely for Poison unless Brolan takes a peek here.
Oh, the angle. The angle! Oh, no! Oh, he's missed it! He's completely whiffed! Look, man, it happens to pros as well.
It does. Yeah. It doesn't only happen to us mere mortals.
When I'm streaming, the only clips people make are when I do things like this.
Dude, he shot between his leg.
What?
He shot between. He was still slightly moving, and he shot like right to the right of him. Ooh, Config
I almost
using
want
the
to punch
opposite
the
bait.
desk, and I'm not even playing.
Config using the opposite bait. That's sick. No, but it doesn't work.
And now the swarm comes. The Zerg army spreading the creep, but
that works.
Oh yeah, it's gonna hold things down. Bombs need to be collected. JW again. He's been instrumental with some of these kills. Let's not forget the CT flank in the previous rounds that we saw. Him
not being able to, collect those kills, truly problematic. This is such a weird situation. Like these rounds that.
Crims may be expectant. Oh, that's a mistake. Now, oh, they're lining up. He's unlucky just to hit one of them there. And the dream is collapsing for Fnatic in round number 9. Crims and Jaquinho versus 5, made 4 as Poison is dropped. They need to take out JKS, who's just simply trying to buy time here. You can see a little jiggle, and that'll be an opportunity for Crims. Rush with the USP's caught Jaquinho off guard, and he can't pull out the gun in time. Switches weapon, no need for a reload. And here comes the charge. Up on the barrels, the elevation will allow the kill. Synchronized peek, and 3 will survive for Complexity. It's a read from Complexity, but as things become quiet, Blamer starts to wonder. Perhaps starts to doubt himself. Poison ahead of the smoke will catch the kill regardless of the flashbang. Looking towards the apartments now, but who will cover his back on long?
He's got his teammate. He needs to trust his teammate. Rush is there to watch long for him. Poison just needs to hold the line on short.
Swing and a miss. We've got trades as the push comes through from Fnatic, but there are so many Complexity players here. Headshots coming in from all angles. Crims cleaning up, however. He's given himself a chance. Blamef, though, could stop him before he can pull the gun out. And there it is. Right place at the right time, and Complexity moves to 7. Waiting for the smoke to go on short now. Golden's going to move through first. Oh, that took a second or two. But Rush is in a position where he could do even more. Drops the bomb, but Jaquinho's here to trade. But this has cost Fnatic a lot of personnel. JW trying to identify where the remaining players are. We can see Config behind double stack, allowing his teammates to rotate in as they try to identify where the remainder of the A defenses are. Jaquinho, that is beautiful from him. Config still static, waiting for the play to be made. Swing and a miss from Jaquinho, leaving JW 1 versus 2. Pre-fire onto Config. He'll be making a how about that for a bomb plant? Poison coming in from short now. JW made the right angle, elevating, but Poison's ready for it. Complexity with another one on the board.
Running it close here on the A side. It feels like they want to go back to it again here, and with the Tech 9s, why not? They're allowed to close so much ground. Config, though, going to mow them down. Poison and Config working in tandem. A lot of pressure getting poured on, though, by JW. Finds a kill on Config.
How on earth has Poison come out of that with a kill so low? I love the confidence we're seeing from him. Showed the steel toe cap. Some hesitation from both players. Brolan prodding the B bomb site. The bomb was right behind him, but he has to fall back. Don't want to be losing that. JW will be punished in the meantime. Fnatic losing opportunities, losing control around.
Push should be coming through any moment now. And they are out of grenades on this B site. And so Fnatic should be able to get in here, but Blamef going to find that first shot, doing a great job of just staying alive right now.
27 seconds, making them really work for this, and it's proving so costly for Fnatic. Poison towards the end in the second half as well, so we'll see if they tick that one off. But first we'll see if they can get any more rounds on the board. Poison has plans for these players. Into his basement they go. 3 kills for Poison. Config here to keep Poison alive. Highlight reel frags as Brodan looks to be the 5th and final victim.
Dude, I can't remember the last time we've seen Poison just popping off like this. Hitting shots, Poison. Quad kill in the round.
Moves into CT. That flashbang actually could yield him another kill, but he is running around a lot, and Blamef will hear this. We'll see if he's got the angles, JW. Now, is it A or is it B? Well, I think Complexity have figured it out because they're moving down mid, trying to delay if they can on this B bomb site. Here comes the charge. Golden first to get deleted, but the trades are here. 2-on-2 as Rush is just around the corner. Brolan is ready to delete, though. Now, the question is, where is Config? Coming from the same direction. Lost half his health, but he's still alive. Crims moving into the coffin position. Behind the smoke. Maybe the last thing Config is expecting, but he makes no assumptions.
He is actually just fully checking this construction area. Very interesting. Config has got a read on this situation entirely. Now Crims has to be the one to wonder, which angle is it going to be?
There we go. A late round for Fnatic after an arduous, arid half here on Inferno. The CT side comes next. We'll see if they can make it close again after the break. We'll see if Complexity can close this one out quickly. This pistol round so crucial for Fnatic. Otherwise, they're in so much trouble. And Yukinho is going to take one in the face immediately. JW playing for maybe a second kill, but there's only one there. Nicely done by him. He's got high ground advantage. Yukinho delivering in the meantime. Blamef gives his team a chance. Bomb collected, soon to be planted. 2 on 3. Advantage Fnatic. There is a flashbang for Golden as well.
You need to make the play soon. There is a kit picked up on Golden, however, so there is a chance. 3 players looking to face Blamef. Flash goes in, Rush on point. Has to take this. Not going to do it, though. He gets overwhelmed. 1-for-1 trade. And Blamef in a position to stop this defuse. There is no time, no room for error. Body block coming in. He's just putting shots through, and he kills the wrong man! Disaster for Complexity. He kills the wrong player. What a fantastic body block.
You've got to respect the human shields. They will seek to spread disease and famine on the B bomb site. Golden, the only man here, trying to hide in plain sight. Needs some help, needs a flashbang or something. Not sure if there is an angle. Well, there's an angle for a headshot from JKS at the very least. Advantage Complexity. They take the bomb site, and they'll take many heads with it. Fnatic still holding on, though. The bomb's on the floor in front of the site. 24 seconds. There's a lot to play for here. A lot of things could happen. Yukinho going to get popped by a rush, and now it's down to Crims.
They need to swing them together. All 3. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, he's found a 1v1. He'll dance around the pillars. Rush has collected the bomb, but has he got an angle to plant it just about by the barrels? Crims giving himself some cover as he looks to move forward, but again, there may be a double peek here. Indeed, there will be from Complexity, taking the game into their hands, and they move to double the score of Fnatic, 12-6.
They want to hit a timing, Complexity. They really want to push through here before there's that third man rotating over from B, but they are not in position on A site, Fnatic, just yet. JW, though, with the hero kill on Rush.
Look at this post up from Fnatic. Crossfires in the bomb site. They abandon long immediately, and Brolan is on the way. We have a traffic jam on short, but they're forcing their way through the cars. Crimzeal get dropped on after taking out JKS with the MP9. 3 on 3, and the bomb site still isn't clear yet. Yukinho with the angles. Blamef now, 1 versus 3. They don't seem to know where he is. You can see Brolan clearing short. 56 seconds. The bomb is deep on the bomb site. Needs to find himself a 1 versus 1, but Brolan will take it into his own hands.
But now you're going to get the apps pop. Rush is set up with the flash. JW, this is it.
Oh, that's a big frag. The A site has been taken. I don't know how much Crims can do about this. It goes from bad to worse for Fnatic. And it may be a trip to the sauna unless they can turn their fortunes around. How many rounds can they really afford to give up here? I think they've got to go for this one. 3 versus 3. They feel the urgency, but how much will they commit to this? They've all got defuse kits. They've got a fair amount of utility as well. They can deal with the pit angles to some degree, but that bomb is pretty far ticked. Config hiding in the graveyard will be the Reaper. And they're all going to just go to the point of no return and die, making things a little easier for the round to come for Fnatic, for Complexity, excuse me. Score-wise, it's looking pretty good for Complexity. Oh, just as they stopped holding angles, but Poison will deliver regardless, as he has in this series. Through the coffin, Golden is sent into one himself. And that leaves 3 CTs, but they just don't really have the tools here.
No, indeed. Oh, he sees JW coming. How annoying is that? Crims attempting a shot, not going to happen. And this is going to be it, James. We're coming up on match point for Complexity. And Fnatic going home with hardly any points to speak of.
There goes the chicken as well.
The slaughter. Oh, what a play.
Well, that's exactly what they needed. Good start, but how will they finish? Continuing to deliver. Crims gets a number of kills out of that. 3 kills in the middle of mid beyond a smoke grenade. He's given his teammates a chance.
If they kill Golden, they may not think that there's a second man on that bomb site, and that could let Brolan just shut this down. So let's see. Golden holding close.
A continuation spray as well,
Yep.
but BlameF gets there eventually. He has a 1v1 on the side,
And
but
he has no
moving
idea.
in with his knife, he is not going to make it. No pole vault for him.
Brilliant work. That was perfect from Golden. What a bait.
Establishing control of Banana with a minute on the clock. Oh, wow, that's a very, very aggressive smoke from the T side, and they are Wing all the way. The W keys are broken. There's no stopping them as Golden tries to stay alive. Roland coming in, trying to do what he can. Golden's still here for now, but not for long. 4-on-3 complexity, config deep in construction, and Crims may not be ready for this one. Or maybe he will be. Grenades flying through the air as he waits for his next engagement. He won't win that one. 2 Fnatic players left. Deep Incendiary will force Poison forward. Manages to swing, and JW will get him eventually. They've both got kits here. Double J's, Yakinio and JW. Flashbang allows a peek as they continue to close in, but that clock is ticking. Got to check for the pillar. One spotted. Where's the other one? On the coffin, so they've got one more to find. BlameF now falling back as they line up for him, and that's going to be that. 16-10 for complexity. They survive in the RMR, but for Fnatic, it's home time.
And they have done it. Complexity have broken that streak. They were on an 8-map loss streak, just not able to get anything going their way. And here, when it matters most, they survive for another round.
That was an entertaining game. I think Fnatic were on the back foot the entire time, but they did mount some comebacks. It was a great one on Mirage.